This video is brought to you by REP Gaming Products. Help protect your deck and support the show by picking up a steel deck box from the link down below.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Commander Clash. This week we are doing no specific theme. This is anything goes. We are running whatever deck we feel like within our usual restrictions of, the soft ban list and the budget restriction of no card over $100 US at the time of the recording, all that good stuff. But otherwise, we get to run whatever cards and decks we feel like playing. Richard is not available for this recording, so stepping in his place, special guest star, Tom returns. Hello, Tom. Thank you for joining us.
Hey there. I feel like I kind of joined the evil empire here. I remember being on the other side of Richard winning every single week, and now I'm actively trying to help it. It's like when somebody in like the good superhero team goes on to the bad side of the superhero team, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's the henchman number 2." I've now become that henchman number 2, fighting for the Richard cause. This time with Warriors.
But are you a double agent? Are you going to have a change of heart?
No, not at all. I'm just going to turn you all into cowards. It's going to be fun, and I'm excited.
Cowards. All right, speaking of, what is your deck about?
When Battle Bond was spoiled, there was a specific card I was really excited about. Wizards has finally brought a select few Battle Bond cards onto MTGO. And so I'll be playing Najeela the Blade Blossom. It's 5-color warriors. There's a lot of really fun warriors that I've always liked playing with. Stuff like Tharngath, Tower Room Hero, and fun things like that. So just a little bit of warriors picked out throughout all of Magic's history, including some recent ones. And I really can't wait to try it out. It seems super fun. We're going to be helm smashing, and we're going to be mad Cyclopsing, and it should be a blast. So I'm really excited, and I can't wait to try out this Battle Bond Commander.
I think that's also a very fitting choice for the avatar of Richard, because Richard's only Commander deck that he owns a physical copy of is now Najeela. So
is it really?
Yeah. He played it. He played it in Commander Clash Live when we did a live thing in Vegas. So yeah, that was a good choice. I think he would be proud. He'd approve.
All right. Cheers to Richard. I hope he enjoys himself. And in the meantime, hey, Tomer, I know you probably didn't want to go second, but I have a question. What deck are you bringing this week? Is it something new for the viewers to enjoy and be entertained by?
Nope. It's Moonfolk again. This is the last time I'm running Moonfolk before I'm retiring it, so win or lose, this is it. I'm not going to spoil what this deck is all about exactly right in the intro, but in the outro, if it didn't get to do its thing, then I'll just explain what the deck wanted to do, but hopefully it does get to do its thing, and I win doing so. So yeah, I'm rooting for it to actually do its thing finally in the actual game.
Have you ever written or done a video about this deck, Tomer?
I have not, but I promise that I will be doing that right after the last of the pre-con upgrades go up. Yeah, I've spent so much time on this one deck. I think this is the most time I've ever spent on a single deck, considering how many iterations I've done this. I think this is like attempt number 5 at making Moonfolk work on Commander Clash, so this is like the most tuned of the lists. I felt like I learned a lot. I've grown a lot as a person, experiencing this deck and all its failures and trials and tribulations. I think I've come out the other side. I've come outside of this whole experience as a wiser and just a better person overall. So yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Moonfolk. One last time. And on that note, Vince, how's it going?
What deck are you running? I'm playing blue-green Moonfolk today. My commander is... No, I'm not going to lie. I'm playing Samut lands. I'm playing Naya lands. I've got lands matters. I'm going to make some lands and turn my lands into dudes and then fight people with my lands.
You got me with that too again.
Lands matters, so I'm assuming this is just like a rampy mid-range deck that has like a couple of cards that care about lands.
Some spiders, the basics. Random hydras.
It's really everybody attack.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really showing I can get any of the new cards from the really strong lands pre-con to play in this, but
all 2 of them?
All of them wouldn't have fit into Naya anyway, because the only good ones that they printed that were new were like Lord Windgrace, and that's very very Jund, isn't it? So yeah, I think mine's a bit more landy than what Wizards of the Coast would put into a lands deck. But yeah, so lands. That's kind of what I'm doing, making lands.
Awesome. I was actually really worried going into this week because jokingly Vince at the last recording said, you know what would be funny? I would just make a Moonfolk deck, and it would just go like Moonfolk week. And then the idea of like losing to a superior deck builder's Moonfolk deck would just crush me. So the troll was very well done.
A fun fact is that I was very much considering it, but I had a chat with some of my patrons from my channel over the weekend and said to them, shall we do that? And they were like, no, play this instead, and started building this for me instead. So
play a better deck.
My user base did not care about trolling you, they just want me to build...
Play an actual fun deck.
Yeah, fun. Lands.
All right.
Lands.
Well, speaking of trolling, Seth, what are you running this week?
So this week I've, out of the blue, kind of gotten addicted to Chaos Wand. It started because of Singleton on Magic Arena, and then I realized that in Commander, with a couple of other cards to help, you can use Chaos Wand to just literally play all the spells from all your opponent's decks in the same turn. So sort of like this reverse storm type of deck. So I'm calling it Mana Rock Tribal because I have like 30-ish mana rocks in the deck, and my deck does one thing. Hopefully, it's trying to do one thing, which is to Chaos Wand all the spells out of everyone else's decks. That's all I'm doing. I can't do anything else. Hopefully, it works. We will see how it goes. And yes, Tomer...
Is there a specific everyone you're talking about here?
When I say everyone, I do mean everyone, but you will probably be the first everyone, assuming I find the Chaos Wand.
And I wish I could target you out of the gates, but my 2/1, my 4-mana 2/1s are not very aggressive, so I'm just going to have to take it, which is the worst. Alright, well, Chaos Wand is a fun card, especially when it's not pointed at me. I wish you the best. I hope you multiply. And, yeah, with the deck intros out of the way, let's hop into the game.
Look who won the die roll, kids.
This is broken.
Right.
This is actually not fair.
It's because Moto knows how much you bully me, so...
Oh,
Let's see my start.
I actually have lands. I'm going to keep this. Oh my god.
Alright, starting hands. Vince, you win the die roll as usual.
Yes.
How does the victor wish to proceed?
Well, I'm going to go first. I think that is the objectively best line.
You don't have to.
And I don't have to, but I feel like it would be unwise not to. And my hand is pretty strong, so I'm going to keep it.
Alright. Yeah. Cool.
I have so many fun Battle Bond cards, specifically some of the Battle Bond lands in my hand, so this is the easiest keep in the world for me.
I have a pretty good starting hand as well, so easy to keep as well. 2 lands, some relevant plays. Keep.
Keep as well. Wow.
I only have 1 land, so I'm in a mulligan.
That's a keep then, right?
Keep. Yeah, keep.
Alright. This hand's fine. We will keep.
Hang on. Tomer's commander is actually a Moonfolk.
Hey!
It's a Moonfolk wizard. Oh, on that note, I should say, because everybody was complaining that I'm not running enough Moonfolk in the Moonfolk tribe, I'm running all the Moonfolk that are commander legal. All of them! So nobody can complain again. And my commander is a Moonfolk wizard.
I'm sure myself and the commenters can find something else to moan about.
Oh, they will, but they can't complain about the lack of Moonfolk. There's one Moonfolk that is banned in Commander, so I am not running it.
That is fair.
Irayo, the something, the annoying one. So yes, Moonfolk are so powerful that they're in fact, some of them are banned in Commander.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that about snakes.
Nope.
Oh.
Turn 1
training
ground.
Whoa, my Moonfolk can actually be kind of a little bit better.
That's...
Kill Tomer. Kill Tomer.
Good.
Stop it! You said kill Tomer last time and I died.
Battle Bond cards coming into play. Untapped and tapped immediately for F8.
It's so cheap online too. It's like 0.02 tickets.
Perhaps you should explain to the viewers at home why you just tapped that time.
Oh yeah, good point. So on MTGO, EDH already takes a long time, but there's a special key. 8 now, but was F8. where basically you can auto the turn as long as all of your lands are tapped, and you can activate abilities for 0 or less. EDH already takes such a long time that it just makes a bit more sense to tap out. I'm not going to be representing any lightning bolts over here, and just make the game go a little bit quicker, like the Boros Signet in the lands deck.
Yeah, buddy.
That's not
right.
a land though. Yeah. That's not even. Yeah.
So what? I'm not allowed to play non-land spells.
That's a flavor fail over here.
That seems like the kind of card that Wizards would put in a lands pre-construct deck.
I'm surprised you're still seen so favourably by Wizards with all this complaining about them. That you these hot takes and shots fired, Seth.
I think we have a love-hate relationship.
This video will be on the front page of Reddit with shots fired and a timestamp for your comment.
Big YouTube drama. You hear it here on Commander Class.
Can we get all
Seth
cats
is mildly annoyed. Hot takes all around.
Well, I guess we're shocking ourselves here.
Good.
So I'm losing. And
step one.
We will. So many colorless lands.
First blood.
Let's start with the fun one that no one will be mad about.
I'm mad.
Ooh.
Mana Rock number 1.
Wow.
Nice.
So my deck has 30 lands.
Oh.
And 20,
Wow.
I think 27 Mana Rocks.
Oh!
And he managed to got 2 lands in a row. This is pretty good.
That is a lot of...
That is a lot of mana rocks, though.
Yeah.
Who has a big old austere command going on?
I did not run it this week.
Oh, thank God.
Azusa.
Oh,
that is definitely land-centric.
Yeah.
See, that should have been in the lands deck.
Okay.
Oh,
What
strip
lands
mine.
deck?
Oh, Vince.
Whoa! Fires it off immediately.
Savage plays right off the bat.
Absolutely no hesitation there, Seth. I'm sorry, buddy.
Destroyed.
I will remember this later when I'm deciding who to activate my Chaos Wand against.
My deck's primarily land, Seth. It'll be fine.
Jesus.
I guess I could have. Ooh.
One shot, one kill. I'm playing my indestructible land next. Oh my God.
If you could see my hand, you would know how brutal that was. All the rest of my lands are colorless, so I really needed that Hallowed Fountain.
You've got the the marble diamond. The marble diamond. Look at it. Look at the art. It's so like unshiny but shiny at the same time.
It's kind of weird.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I do have a lot of mana rock, so my deck should be able to survive a strip mine or two.
I mean, you took that very well, Seth.
But
how will you feel about the second strip mine?
The second one is the one where there might be some swearing.
Hi, Najeela.
Howdy.
All right, let's play.
I'm glad I have a blocker now.
Yeah. Nice 2/3.
It's a pretty beefy wizard as far as wizards go. It's
know.
bigger than like 99% of the Moonfolk.
Ooh,
he has got. I thought you said that all your lands were colourless, Seth. Were you lying? Because that ancient den doesn't look colourless to me. It creates white.
I just top decked that one.
How do you?
Oh, I'm sure
Mr.
you did.
30 land over here. This keeps going.
I'm waiting for the Crucible of Worlds just so I have no mana in play.
I wish. Right. Let's go and get a land.
For the record, I'm also very worried about that.
Yeah, that is, with Azusa out, it is pretty scary.
Very scary.
Wait, what's scary?
Crucible of Worlds or Ramanop Excavator or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
to
yeah,
get the
those
strip
are-
mine
I'm
back
glad you
again and
remembered the
again.
name of that card. I was trying to think of it and I couldn't come to it.
Those will all be sad times for people.
Okay. The question is, do I strip mine Seth again?
Jesus.
I got 2 mana rocks. Oh my goodness. Are we really Don't you want your fetch land for shuffling? You might draw a Courser.
It depends how upset you were from the last time Seth really got you. Remember that card, Rue?
I don't know. I just feel like I haven't had my just desserts or my revenge yet, have I? That's all I'm thinking.
You really want to go down this road, Vince?
We're not going down any road. You took me out of an early part of a game with a Gield of Ruin, and I'm
that was weeks ago, and you already strip mined me once.
I'm just reliving the past, getting nostalgic for games gone by.
Wow.
We live in the past and the present, however that's worded. I don't know.
How do you hold priority again?
Control.
Control.
Are we back to the doubling up Ponders plan? I remember this from last time
No.
Moonfolk was played.
Maybe.
But are we? I mean, you don't have 3 mana, so you... Oh, activated ability.
Yeah, he
only
does.
Oh my god, that's so much better!
Yeah! Melodious Charlatan.
That card's
What a
actually
charlatan.
good now. Oh no.
Yeah, for 1 mana, that's actually legit.
Who
I
let
don't
Tomer
have
play
shuffle
good cards?
effects.
Yeah, 2 Brainstorms is not actually that good without a shuffle. Like, I guess it's okay, but...
It tries. I guess 7 mana is a bit too much. Put you away.
I think Brainstorm
You
is
away.
probably the worst card that lots of people think is good.
That's fair.
It's
People
good
don't
with
really
shuffles.
understand that, like, yes, like, fetch lands are very powerful Magic cards. Brainstorm is a really horrible Magic card that just happens to interact well with fetch lands.
Well,
I mean, it almost feels like cheating when you're casting multiple brainstorms and multiple fetch lands in Legacy. Like, it is
Yeah.
absurd.
Oh, yeah.
no fetch
yeah,
land here,
with-
folks. That was it.
Well, you got 1 card deeper.
I drew 2 cards actually with Brainstorm.
The second one has to feel so sad because you just put back the 2
I know.
cards that you didn't want, and then you're like, all right, I guess I see one.
I
one
needed
more.
to hit a land. That was the problem.
No strip mining that one.
Indestructible, yeah.
Oh, wow. That is indestructible.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. It's fun that way.
Oh, did anybody else notice there's like the gods are in the waterfalls?
Say what?
No, I've never noticed that before.
And I see the crocodile, the snake. I think the one on the right is the cat.
Yeah,
We
Cat
should
Cat's on the
pretend that
left
we
with
couldn't
his
see it,
head
so
weirdly
that-
peeking out. I've got
Yeah.
it zoomed in.
That was Kefnet.
Huh, that's
We should
fun.
have just
know
said,
that.
oh no, we can't see anything, Tony. What are you talking about? So he starts to think he's going mad from all the Moonfolk abuse. There's only so many weeks of Moonfolk a man's mind can take before it cracks.
Maybe if you let the Moonfolk do their thing, they wouldn't have to keep coming back for revenge. Ah!
Let's just go like. It's actually really
I can't wait until it actually gets to do its thing, and then you'll be like, "Huh, that was neat." All right, Tomer, now you can die.
Oh,
time to
Hey.
dash.
dashing.
We're
Very
dashing.
dashing.
What? Can you?
Haste.
Is that actually better than just casting it?
You know
Can
what?
use
I
it
have
another
no
token?
idea, but this is what I priced myself into. So
Whoa.
I'm going this way. That's kind of
Me?
what's happening.
You
Me?
do have a training grounds, and you did just double a brainstorm.
That's a lot of. Oof. That's a lot of
And
warriors.
there's a convenient 2-1 on the other side of the battlefield that I can't really do anything
Yes.
about.
It is witnessing the action, but not being involved.
Well,
Come on, that wasn't that
We
bad.
can
Come
send
on.
some 1-1s that way too, though.
No!
I don't really care as much about the 1-1s.
That's interesting. I thought they would want to attack the same person.
Ah,
Man, Najeela's pretty crazy.
this is a really
You're already
good
getting
card.
to the like sweeper, please part of the game.
And also, we've soft banned Cyclonic Rift, so don't expect that happening.
Good.
oh, we did?
Yes.
This is news to Tom. These are things you should include him on the email about. For the
Oh, are
record.
you playing Cyclonic Rift?
Maybe.
You'll get away with it. We didn't tell you.
Now it looks like Cyclonic Rift will just have to be cycled.
Oh, do you actually have it in hand?
No, I do not have it in hand at all. No.
I
If
like-
do
I
find
like
it,
the
I
effort
won't
there.
let you know, and it'll just
That's-
sit.
That's the problem with Modo, isn't it? You can't house rule things like cycling cards that you shouldn't have and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like you can at Paper Commander Knight.
Hmm.
Do any of you play Paper Commander regularly at all?
Not much.
Just me.
A little bit.
I wish I
Not
played
as
more.
much as I want to, unfortunately.
Are you gonna strip mine me, Vince?
Nah, not right now.
All right.
But you're
Well, then-
you're friends.
That's what I would like to be friends. So I'm just gonna play this. I'm actually helping you. Now no one can blow up your Boros signet or your Sapphire
But now you
medallion.
can never strip
But
mine
if I
the
don't
ancient
strip mine
den.
your Ancient Den right now, I can't strip mine it afterwards.
It's
Well,
true.
I have a million other lands. Is Ancient Den really a concern?
Well, it is white. Or it makes white, should I say. No, it's
Yes.
fine. We're friends. Everybody's friends. Except for the person hitting everyone with warriors, obviously.
I didn't even know this card existed. All artifacts
I've
have
never-
shroud
I've
as an
never seen that
enchantment.
before,
Yeah, I've
so-
never seen it.
Hey, more Battle Bomb.
Not
lands.
bad at all.
Cool.
Battle Bond
The
lands.
Battle Bond lands are so good.
I know.
They
I feel
are.
like we're going to be the reason the Battle Bomb lands are played in the future, and everybody is welcome.
Not because they're just good.
No, that's us. It's all us.
We take all the credit. Move over,
Everybody
game
is
nights.
welcome.
Okay. How much do we want all the creatures to die?
I'm okay with
very.
Charlatan going away.
Hey, he just double brainstormed.
Yep.
That does seem very good.
Yeah, it does.
But I like him.
Aww. I think that's the first time someone said that about Melita Charlatan.
He's great. I can double your spells too, and you get to choose a new copy.
Can you? Oh, the
Yeah.
controller. Oh god, that card is so weird.
Yeah, it's so. Yeah, but it's good with training grounds, right? Come on.
It is. It's actually really good with training grounds. I agree.
Right.
He's neat. This is
So my-
neat tribal.
So my lands matters deck now needs to blow up another land.
It does? I thought you were getting rid of
Yeah.
Oh,
I am.
do we have like?
I think I know what this card
Star
is.
of Extinction.
Is this
It may.
Incendiary Command?
Yes.
Oh, Star of Extinction. Oh.
Ugh.
So, as a table, shall we discuss what land needs to go? Because the funnier thing would be keep ragging on Seth just to get my payback. But I mean, from an actual gameplay point of view, taking a red land away from Tom would stop him recasting his commander.
I mean, I have
That's
that
true.
covered.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming your mana base is good enough to survive one red mana going. So I guess the answer is to blow up one of Seth's lands. Is that what we're going to?
It's that or
I'm
Tomer's
staying
got
out
the
of this
medallion
guy.
in play. Every
Time
single
is
land you
staying
take
out
away
of
from
this.
Tomer is basically 1.5 lands.
Well,
That's a
why?
good argument. And he has the training grounds.
Yeah.
But I'm Moonfolk Tribal.
And he's Moonfolk Tribal,
Why?
which, as we know, he's played it so often, it has to be a very strong deck.
Okay, so are you saying we should perhaps go for a more fair route then, should we?
I would.
Okay.
I would vote against blowing
He'll
up
also
my
be the
islands.
first person to get back up to 4 lands.
I played a land this turn because I wasn't going to do this line, but now I have, so...
Not only am I voting against my own islands, I would also say that basically any other land you choose would be more backbreaking for the other players.
Look, this will all make sense in a
Wow!
Whoa!
Don't worry.
Oh.
Don't worry. That was just value, but you're going to lose more than that, Tomer. Don't worry.
Oh, what the heck is going on right now?
That was not
What
what
is
I.
going on?
Do we? Oh man, is this like a wildfire or something? Oh dear.
I swear to God.
Am I getting hated out
Then
again?
that whole conversation is for nothing if it's a
Cataclysm?
Oh.
Hey guys, lands matter.
Oh, man, this is the worst situation.
Vince, why?
Each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a land.
So Tomer actually comes out on top of all this, I think.
Yeah, this is actually good for Tomer.
I would not have voted for Cataclysm. Nope.
I was.
Not even destroy, sacrifices the rest. Oh, man, this is really
Yeah.
difficult for me.
Honestly, Najeela is still on the table, so
Yeah, that's
No, I know that part.
On the upside, Seth can keep 2 lands by keeping Ancient Den and a land, because Ancient Den counts.
that is true. I don't
Yeah.
know what lands I'm keeping.
I really wanted Lance to cast spells in my hand.
Same.
Yeah, lands are pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan of lands.
Well, I've had enough of my lands blown up this season that I thought I'd do double duty this week.
That is fair.
All right, choose one.
And like I said, this wasn't
2.
even my first choice was Moonfolk. My patrons were like, just blow up as many lands as you can.
Is that really?
I
Man.
think you shouldn't listen to your patrons
I
anymore.
fully agree. That's awful.
Do they watch the show or they just want to troll the
No,
show?
a lot of them do, and some of their suggestions were worse than this. They were making me play like Karma and Urborg. In the
I'm
same
just going
deck
to
and
keep
stuff.
the indestructible land. This seems like the correct call going forwards.
Considering Strip Mine has
Yeah.
already come back once.
Yeah, I don't care if it's colorless. I'm just keeping the indestructible land.
To be honest, I might be setting up Tom as well, because Tom's now got a 3/2 that generates creatures every turn as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a
I
little
think-
worried about the Najeela.
Tom's the most ahead in this encounter, but
Depends on
Regardless,
what but yeah. I mean, if he just goes
Cataclysm, bad times.
yeah.
I mean, I did keep the party house, the party sanitarium.
That's kinda
so
good.
Oh yeah, I'm just like screwed for the next 2 turns because I know what I'm going to be drawing. All right.
Brainstorm is powerful, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you not have a land?
I really need to draw. a
No,
land now, too.
I remember I double brainstormed, so I didn't have any shuffle effects. I was digging for lands.
So for the record, in my political stance, I never planned to Cataclysm that turn. I planned to cast the star, so I played a land into that for no apparent reason.
Let's have a 2/3.
So I'm further behind than I should be.
Well, I know what I'm drawing next turn. It's definitely not a land.
I'm just really hoping I draw lands, or a Farseek would be wonderful. All right, that's the opposite of a land, so we're just gonna still play a land and just pray to the warrior
pretty
gods.
Ooh, Battlebond land.
I guess pray to Seth Curry. Hey, Seth Curry, if you could please shoot
look.
your shot and give me a land, I'd appreciate it.
Guys, why are you hating on me, guys?
I don't know.
Guys.
Think about it for a sec.
Oh, man, my hand is so expensive. All right.
Hey, you have
I
a
wish
land
I
at
could
least.
show. I
Oh
wish I
man,
could
can
show
you
the
just?
viewers.
Oh,
It's guy reach time.
when he casts this Crucible Worlds next turn, Seth, if you just get rid of the graveyards, I won't attack you for the rest of the game until it's just you and I promise.
Oh, I forgot that land even did that.
Who has Crucible?
I mean, I don't know, but if he plays it,
Is that what we're expecting? Okay.
Yeah, that's what
I
we're
will leave my
expecting.
mana up. I will leave my mana up.
Every land deck basically is a graveyard deck at its heart. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I've drawn... That's clunky as... Yeah, I've drawn a 2-mana dork that I can't cast because it's got green in its mana cost.
what?
Nice. Sakura Tribal are not very good at this current moment.
Well, that Cataclysm went badly for me as well, guys. So this is
Alright.
this is a lesson for everyone at home and why not to play mass land destruction. But like I said, I was pushed into it by people paying. So
I could loot now for a land. What will
Loot
you
House
give me,
is not
Tomer?
bad.
I won't attack you with my 2/3.
Will you copy my next sweet spell? I don't have any yet, but if I draw one,
oh wait, can it copy any spell?
For the
apparently it can. Yeah.
Oh, the controller copies it.
It's
Oh,
so
sweet,
weird.
What about I just don't attack you for 2 damage?
All right, I'm gonna loot anyway, so I guess I'll
Yay.
take what I can get.
Can you loot?
Oh, Seth, you could have done that in my turn.
Oh, well, I'm a little angry at you right now, Vince.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
You
Loot
strip
house?
mine me, and then cataclysm me.
On the upside, my strip mines became irrelevant when I cataclysmed.
I can't believe I don't have any more mana rocks.
Oh my goodness! Do I keep the Moonfolk that I drew that's awful, or do I keep?
You have
Oh.
7 other
Discard
cards. If you discard the Moonfolk and there's 7 other cards in your hand,
Wait, should I keep the Moonfolk?
If your tribe member is the worst out of the 8 cards in your hand, maybe you should find a new tribe.
No. All right, I'm keeping the Moonfolk. Fine. You know what?
Yeah.
This is
See,
there.
I'm going to
This
take
is-
credit for this. Cataclysm has made him so desperate that he's got to keep his
there goes in the head.
Moonfolk in hand.
But it did let me do something. Like I can't. I don't have a land, but I can find a land. I think. Well, yeah. Charlatan. Go.
Oh, you can't beat on me forever, guys. I'm
Yeah,
just
I
behind
can.
you are.
This is only the second go around so far.
Yeah, I'm expecting it for a good few turns.
It's also
I'm
only
still-
2 damage. Like, what am I doing with my Charlatan? I can't copy any spells.
I guess we just
That's
go with
true.
K-Verge, which, thank you, Seth.
Ooh.
That was a very good draw. And then we go back to attacking, because that's what I'll be doing for the whole game. We'll
We
send
still are going to have
one
to
at
deal with
Tomer.
Najeela eventually.
Oh.
We'll send another at Tomer,
Why?
and another at Tomer.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Seth, let me draw a card, and it was a
I
land.
didn't even realise.
We're
I thought
best
it was
friends right now.
non-token.
Yeah, this card's dumb.
Yeah,
Najeela's a
Najeela's
good
pretty
card.
insane.
Neil's a good
That's
cards.
the thing. I'm playing this mass land destruction deck in a game with someone who's got all mana rocks and someone who's got low to the ground aggro, so that doesn't really work. I've also not set up very well either. I don't have a
And
crucible.
the
or none of
Moonfolk
that.
deck. Hi. And me.
And also me, guys.
All right, let's...
Can you
Play
keep? No, I
this.
need loots, please.
Oh,
I
me
could
too.
give everyone a land.
Huh?
That's a great idea.
Lands.
Oh.
I need lands.
I'm going to wait a minute. I don't know if I should do that or not.
Yeah, go on. Get everyone back in the game. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Do I want people back in the game?
That's actually the best question.
Well, if people are back in the game, then somebody can have an answer to Najeela at some point, and we kind of need an answer to Najeela at some point.
I'm afraid, like, if I do it, then Vince just plays Strip Mine or not Strip Mine.
No. I've got an answer to Najeela, but it's 6 mana, so I'm quite far from it. So the quicker you get me there.
All right. But I have to target Tom, and then he'll attack me with Najeela.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's at least 6 damage.
At least.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more than that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, probably is.
I don't want to anger Tom. If one of you had a non-basic, it would be easier.
You could just
Well,
No,
I'm going to say that was probably the worst Cataclysm I've ever cast.
you can just target my Cascading Cataracts, then everyone just gets a land.
That's true.
Is that how that works?
I guess that would work. But then that's putting
I mean,
did you draw a land?
That's obviously not a great idea, because then I just go up a land, but...
Yeah, then you get a free land.
What do I do?
Free lands for the free folk.
Do I mystical tutor to put a cantrip on top of my library so I can draw it next turn?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not like if Seth's going to use Field of Ruin, because that would be the most hilarious blowout.
I kind of want to do it.
I
now.
know.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, now I'm definitely not using mystical tutor because he would do that.
Is it Mystical Tutor instant speed anyway?
Yeah, you can just wait.
So you need to get Seth to activate that Field of Ruin. Yeah. Do you know what, guys? I thought this Cataclysm would be much more fun.
I'm actually thankful
You
that I have
don't say.
lands.
Yeah, welcome to Cataclysm. I think everybody says that when they play it the first time.
Alright, now
I've
discarding
played it a million
Moonfolk.
times in 1v1 formats. It's been great. But yeah, I probably should have made a more of a board presence first. Or gone with my initial plan, but people said they wanted it to be fair. And that was fair, right?
If it wasn't for Najeela, I'd feel pretty okay about where I was.
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh.
Pain train doesn't stop, boys and girls.
Yeah, this was the best Cataclysm for Najeela.
Yeah.
Do you have any answers to this, Tomer? Like, if I
can
use Field of Ruin, is there anything you can tutor up that's helpful?
not
I
at instant speed. I can tutor up
legitimately-
a Pongify and set myself back another turn.
I have a 6 mana
And
answer
then-
in my hand, so we just need to get there, guys. I got a dork, so halfway there.
If I get to 7 mana, I can
If you
do
Field of
stuff.
Ruin, Seth, that'll put me to 2. Then I play the Bloom Tender in my hand, that put me on 3. That's halfway there. As Bon Jovi said, that's kind of like living on a prayer.
I believe that is exactly what Bon Jovi said as well.
I mean, I'm probably dead before I get there. That's
I
one
think-
of the...
I think I have to Field of Ruin anyway because it thins my deck, and I have a couple of Wraths, so maybe I could draw one.
I would yeah. Field of Ruin would help stabilize the board because I think like Tom's gonna like win by next turn, you know?
So as you can see, kids at home, Cataclysm's very good for the aggro deck. That already has a board presence, that which was not me when I cast it.
Oh yeah, Tom
I think-
Tom like wins next turn. He just attacks with Rata and then uses Cascading Cataracts to take an extra combat step, and we're like dead.
Ugh.
So
So I think Najeela, would it be the single best commander you could have in that scenario? It might be
Warrior?
the
oh, yeah.
well, no, with like the
Kalia is
Cataclysm
also very
resolving.
good in this situation, for the record.
Kalia
Kalia
yeah,
is
okay.
great.
I do wish I just cast Star of Extinction now as opposed to the Cataclysm, but there you go. Also, I've got a 6 and a 7 mana answer to Najeela in my hand.
I don't
Well,
want to retire the Moonfolk on this. This is sad.
Perhaps we go to game 2 and I don't cast Cataclysm like that.
Well, we basically have a turn. Find out this turn if
Let's see
we.
if we can find an answer.
For the record, I keep turning off auto yields. If I don't have a second main phase, I'll be the most angry person in the world.
It
It keeps happening on like not
I
even
know
just these
what it
games.
keeps. Why does it keep?
My
happening
stops
for
are
you?
so set.
Is there any reason why Azusa can't block a 1/1?
Can you like reset to defaults and then maybe
there
that
we
will
go.
help?
Oh yeah, you can block them. Okay. Just gonna
Like
click
reset
OK.
default toggles.
Come on.
I don't know.
Go to main phase. Go to main phase 2. I want to.
Are any of these attacking me?
please. Yeah.
No. What?
No. Oh yeah, no. We're friends, Tomer.
Oh, yeah. Is that because
main
I only
thing
have
too.
one land and nothing relevant to do for at least 2 more turns?
We'll start with Relic.
Ugh,
man.
yep.
You have to Gield of Ruin him, Seth. It's
Yeah.
our only hope.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to.
And then we'll cast
And
Aura
I
Shard.
completely understand that this is my fault. Okay, I should have gone for Star Extinction. The Cataclysm was bad.
Yes, Shroud. We have Shroud.
I wish I had Shroud.
My training grounds doesn't have a Shroud.
I guess my
Neither-
Hannah's Custody doesn't either.
I'm never getting to 6 mana now. My Signet's going to bite the dust, and well.
Well, it has Shroud too.
Oh,
That's
it does.
right,
Have,
yeah.
oh,
Just all
wow.
artifacts
Although
all
they-
artifacts.
It's an old school.
Although they will
insane.
probably kill my Hannah's Custody and then kill everything else.
I'm gonna
Oh
get a
yeah,
swamp.
cool.
All right,
Swamp.
come on, Sweeper. There's hope.
Ah.
That's a land. Okay. Well,
I'm at
let's
3 mana.
loot.
Okay.
God, I wish I had a Pyroclasm in my deck.
Okay. Doesn't help.
I'll just...
Goodbye, flow of ideas.
That's not the best card in Cataclysm meta.
No, it's not. Pick the wrong deck for the mass land destruction week.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you?
Alright, Buried Ruin.
I'm both sorry and not sorry. I'm finding it funny, but I'm also finding it... I should have waited. I just got too excited.
Like, I don't know. So you don't have a board wipe.
I do have
Nope.
a board wipe. It just costs a million as well, 6 mana.
Well,
Alright.
I'm tapped out.
So
I got nothing.
I can
Okay.
spend an entire turn Mystical Tutor Pongify.
That's probably our only option.
So I'm just getting thrown under the bus.
If Cascading Cataracts wasn't indestructible, I could deal with it right now with a spell in my hand.
I'm so glad it's indestructible.
Do we have... Is it possible we come back from here, even with the Pongify option?
Nah, probably not. I
You
mean,
just recast Najeela and then attacks with all the warriors, because we'll still have 7 warriors on the battlefield, so it'll make 7 more tokens.
Oh, the other thing
And they're
is...
going to be attacking, so it'll be attacking for 14 anyway, even if I take out Najeela and Rada.
but
And
what
it's
if
going to kill all of our artifacts and enchantments.
Not the artifacts, but the my enchantment, yes.
But what if I do this?
Okay.
Get him.
That's not...
This is a very
Bad.
dedicated land destruction.
It really is.
Ugh.
I appreciate the dedication. You could have copied that, Tomer.
Oh, Tomer, you could have copied. You could have shot my land.
I'm kind of just in loathing mode of this deck. I don't really want to encourage it, so...
Well, so I think the question is, do we want to try to fight the good fight, or are we to the point where we should just try to go to game 2?
I mean, I hit 6 lands. I'll have 6 lands next turn.
Okay, so 6 lands. Maybe, do you have a sweeper?
We'll give it
Yes.
an honest shot, I guess.
Alright, so we might get out
I
of it.
would like... Man.
I mean, I have a sweeper, but he attacks me for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's that? 7. Oh, I'm dead. It doesn't matter if I've got a sweeper, I'm dead.
Even with Najeela down, are you still dead?
I'm dead with the Gield dead, yeah, because he attacks me for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twice. That's 20 damage. I can block 3 of it. 17.
Oh. Yeah,
So
you are dead.
It doesn't matter that I've got a sweeper in hand.
Do I have
And I
anything
sack my Mind Stone.
better than... No, it has to be Pongify.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. I don't think we come out of this. Just like Najeela on the battlefield is very happy with that Cataclysm. Despite me not enjoying Vincent's strategy at all.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to pull the trigger.
Alright, control.
It's alright. It happens.
It got 3 of Seth's artifacts, so it achieved the goal.
Yeah. Oddly, I'm amazed how many lands I've drawn. I only have 30 lands in my deck, and I have not missed a land drop, so I guess that's good. Ugh.
Oh.
I mean, this does
Kill-
really suck, though. From
Yeah.
my
Kill
side.
Rada.
I guess with Rada being down 2, maybe Although now all of our artifacts are dead.
Oh, I don't have 6 mana because now he kills your thing, then kills my land.
Our
That's
artifacts
very
are not
accurate.
dead. It's just my training grounds.
No. I'm
Well,
getting rid
now
of
my
Boris
Hannah's
and
custody's gone now.
But how do you target it? Oh,
My
right.
I got rid of the
Hannah's
custody.
custody.
Or Shards
yeah,
is
I
a very
forgot
dumb
that was
card.
not on our. Or Shards
I
is a
mean,
great card.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, we're pretty much dead, but this was like the best shot we had
If
before
I
we
top deck a land, we get there.
called
All
it
right,
early.
let's see what happens.
Oh, it's over.
Well, like the annoying thing for my deck is that I specifically stayed away from a lot of mana rocks, and I went for land ramp. So a mass land destruction deck is like especially brutal for my deck because I specifically stayed away from mana rocks so I can try and get around artifact removal, and it's just this is disappointing.
If I had drawn a land, this would have been the dumbest turn, but I did not draw a land.
Aw,
So-
poor
Would
Najeela.
Would it help if I said sorry again?
No.
3.
I'm looking at. I have draw cards equal to the number of islands you control. I have another card that also cares about islands in my deck. I have like 8 cards that care about the number of islands I control.
At the very least, I can do this.
I have a
you know what,
thematic
better do it
campus
this way.
that's never going to flip in my hand.
I guess if Najeela can't come back down, then maybe the game continues-ish.
Maybe
The problem is the wrath I've got destroys 8 lands.
8 lands or
Jesus
8 lands.
Christ. Are you serious right now?
How did you choose this deck,
What
Vince?
wrath?
Oh my
How
god.
did you think this is a fun deck to bring?
What card is it that destroys 8 lands?
The burning of Zinyi, I lose 4 lands, and someone else does as well.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I don't even want to go to the second game of this.
Oh,
This
and
is
there's
awful.
orange shards, so my mana rocks all die. Oh no.
Right.
I thought it had to come along as the heal, you know.
You know what would be a great deck? Let's play a Stasis deck. I'm sure it would be fun. My viewers
Hey,
said it would
no.
be fun.
Now, stasis is fun. Don't give.
It would be great.
Stasis.
Let's unban Black Braids and just bring it, and it will be fun. Because the viewers said this would be a fun deck.
Look, I'm playing Lands
salty
Matters, Toma. I'm playing Lands Matters.
Oh, the lands really matter. I see the theme very well. It's almost as good as the Precon theme.
I guess we go like trying to think of what the best call is here, and it's actually very difficult. We're gonna go like I guess we're gonna dash. This gets rid of the most artifacts and enchantments. Get rid of training grounds. Tomer, you destroyed 2 of my
Shards.
creatures. I don't expect to hear anything about this.
I'm already tapped out of this game, so you do you.
Send everything here.
Now that's uncalled for.
An extra 2/1. Get rid of the cornucopia. That way Seth can't top deck a Wrath.
Or
That is
Shards is
true.
so nuts.
Yeah, that's the card that's gonna just like hard lock me out of this game.
So I had to block a 1/1. That's not lethal. Is it 9 plus 6?
Put you to 2.
Yes.
Come back, Mardu Strike Leader. I need you. Just a moment. A moment of your time, Mardu Strike Leader.
1 moment, please.
Oh boy. All right. Well, go ahead.
Alright, here's
Yep.
hoping you don't draw a land and we're just all in the worst position again.
Did I draw a land?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm rooting for this sweeper or rooting against it at this point.
I
don't
welcome
think draw a
death.
land.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
At this point, I concede, I think, because I haven't drawn a land and I'm dead.
Yeah, I think Tom kills us if we can't sweep
GG,
the board.
guys. That cataclysm was really strong for someone.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
it worked out for Tom.
I want to play one more spell before I concede.
That's fair.
All right.
If it makes
Oh, I hit a
everyone feel better,
land. Amazing.
I drew another 6 mana Wrath as well. So
Here.
perhaps the Cataclysm deck shouldn't play 6 mana
Compass.
Wraths.
Here, there's another card that cares about lanes, which I'll never get to flip at this play group.
Oh, I should be playing that card.
I feel like my deck should be perfect for mass land destruction, actually, but
I know.
Aura Shards.
Good job, Aura Shards. I love you.
We dead.
I have. Well, do you want to actually kill me, Tom, or can I concede?
You can concede if you want.
All right. Yes, second. You saw it, viewers.
That's how that works.
I conceded last. Give me those points. I need those.
Ooh, I was gonna draw a Temple Garden off the top and then just Najeela, and it was gonna be so great.
So,
you guys want to try one more? Or?
Did I win? Wow.
We did win the die roll.
Despite my
Fixed.
strongest
Remake.
out of date.
Man,
Remake.
my
keep
strongest
it.
is so out of date. I guess we'll keep this one too.
I have 3 lands. I'm not going to get greedy this time. I'm just going to keep it.
Oh, man.
I don't have any ramp, but I have 3 lands. So
I'm going to keep it, but if I get strip mined, no
I've
magic.
got no green sources and all green spells. I'm gonna have to keep this 2-lander, I guess.
Yeah, I have another card that cares about islands. Whee.
Can I realistically keep a 2-lander?
I have every single color besides red in my hand, so I'm hoping that works.
I'm okay with Najeela not getting red for a couple turns.
I am not, but I understand where you're coming from.
I want Najeela to have red.
Aw, thanks.
Tomer's done. He's like, kill me now.
My deck relies on number of islands. This is just like the worst. And like I already said, I'm not playing Moonfolk again, so I'm just bitter and old and grumpy.
I thought I'd play something we don't see very often on Commander Clash, you know?
Oh, Tomer's endless complaining is
Dust
making my
Bowl.
afternoon.
Dust Bowl? What kind of a monster plays Dust Bowl?
I figured I have all these mana rocks, so I don't really need land, so I might as well
So you
play
might as-
Sweet.
I'm really hoping the first thing that Vince plays right now is Dust Bowl, by the way.
I wish it was. No,
It's just
gonna be
strip
a-
mine.
Strip mine the Dust Bowl. If that was an option, that would be what I would do.
It's a preemptive strike. That's what we call
I
it.
know you would.
No, don't forget, was it last week where I had a hand with Wasteland and Strip Mine in it and I shuffled it away and didn't go in on that? Because, you know, this week's different though. This week's feud week.
Bottom, top, I guess.
There you go. You've got islands.
For now. For now, yes, they are on the battlefield.
We're a lot quieter this week. I feel like I might have soured the merriment slightly.
No, not at all. Just
We're all
trying
so
to,
focused.
I'm trying to figure out how to put these lands down appropriately.
Yeah, that's the
This is just
challenge of
land
the 5-color
maximization
deck.
at this point.
Alright, so I'm going to play the single worst land against Vince's
wow.
deck.
Yeah,
Oh.
wow.
Wow.
Oh, man.
But
That
I don't have a
is-
choice, so
That is a
please
tasty
no,
treat.
please no strip mines.
Can you remember what happened last time that one of those was played, Seth?
That was a Field of Ruin, though, so at least you got a land out of it.
It wasn't a Field of Ruin. It was a Gield of Ruin.
Yes, that's right.
Gield of Ruin.
Whoa. No boom bust.
No boom bust.
See, here's another card that cares about islands.
Oh, well, that's a good reason to blow up your islands, actually.
I was like, do I play it or do I just pass the turn and do nothing? No. They're going to get exploded anyway.
They're gonna get
Exploded.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
There's a Vidalcan Shackles in play. I wasn't going to play this on turn 3, but there's literally a Vidalcan Shackles in play.
I hate
Well-
Aura Shards so much.
Can anyone deal with Aura Shards?
No.
Haha.
Mono blue,
Take this, Aura Shards.
please.
Oblivion Ring?
Oh.
Oh.
Fair.
Can I draw a land? Yes, I can draw a land.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Cultivate?
Mm.
Kodama's Reach?
Yes.
Wildfire?
Vidalcan Shackles is a pretty sweet card.
It's great. It works. It synergizes well with my deck too. Okay.
It's weird. No one's played a creature and it's turn 4.
That's not that weird for my deck.
I had to
don't really
sneak
have
in
any
the Aura
creatures.
Shards.
Did you find your red mana?
Nope.
Yes. That's good.
All right. That's all I got.
No Moonfolk.
I have all 13 of the deck. Not a lie. It's just, I don't have any in my hand right now.
Ew.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh no, the shackles! I just realised I have so much artifact hate in my deck, but no enchantment hate. Oh no, I have one bit of enchantment hate.
I don't have much either. And I have a million artifacts that can be blown up.
Is it? I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna touch any part of the wand combo,
Okay.
so that is safe for sure.
What about the Crucible Armageddon?
Oh, Crucible goes so quick.
Wait, But it's part of my combo.
Nope. That's not a combo. That's just mean.
It's a theme. We've all got to play this theme once in our lives, right? Get it out of our system.
All right, so I think we just start protecting our artifacts from Aura Shard.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And, all right, go ahead. There's actually a surprising number of creatures that give artifacts hexproof or shroud. There's like 8 or 9. Are all of our lands dying?
No.
That's,
Unfortunately.
I'm down with my lands surviving.
I don't think I can do anything. Like, nothing. Literally nothing.
Cool.
I'm trying a different strategy to last game.
Yeah, I'm just zooming in on Salmon on my side of the battlefield for the viewers at home, just so that they understand everything that's going on in this battlefield currently.
Oh. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I forgot Vince was playing Samut.
So much keyword soup on that card.
I also forgot that I was playing Samut.
It's a
Moonfolk. Yep.
Toma, I'm so proud of you. Also, does not like the art for Cloud City in the Clouds in the background, the one that...
It might be.
Like Battlebond
Might be a Boro.
Where does this rank in the Moonfolk hierarchy? I assume
Well, you know.
paying 2 and bouncing a land to mill 2 is probably near the bottom.
Well, here's the thing, Seth.
Oh.
If you make infinite mana and you have what's it called? You have Patron of the Moon out to put lands back into play, then this is actually a win condition. The only win condition for Moonfolk for infinite combo.
Infinite mill.
Infinite mill, yes. I do not have that combo in this deck, though. So it is definitely the very bottom. 4 mana, 1/4 flying, essentially.
Can anyone kill
Nope.
Mirari's Wake? No.
The mono blue deck does not have answers to the enchantments.
I don't have any in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Mirari's Wake is going to get us all killed.
Yeah, Mirari's Wake is very, very powerful.
It's the Mirari Wake Aura Shards.
Alright, let's, I guess we do
Oblivion Ring?
this? No, I wish.
Remember, Seth, one day you were the board wipe deck, remember?
I do
remember
have
those days?
I do have ways to deal with Tom's stuff in my deck. I just don't have them in hand. And I have surprisingly few mana rocks for some reason.
Will Modu let me cast Summit? Will Modu let me cast Summit?
There she is.
Way!
Keyword soup.
Keyword soup on a 3/4 flash blocker.
Do you know the way to deal?
Haze, other creatures shall have haze. Untap target.
You know the best way to deal with Mirari's Wake?
Is it Cataclysm again? I swear to God.
The best way to deal with Mirari's Wake is to destroy all lands.
Oh, come on, I thought we talked about this.
Alright. Let's be friends, Tom.
Yeah,
No,
I'm so down on
don't
being
do
friends.
it!
I'm killing him so quickly, let me tell you.
No.
Quickly.
Seth! No!
I can't Chaos Wand people with no lands, so...
Yeah.
I guess that deals with Mirari's Wake, but it also means I can never Chaos Wand.
It doesn't
Totally.
deal with
Game
Murray's
with an
Wake at all.
overlay.
I just play lands 10 times quicker than you do.
That is also true.
It doesn't
Each of
deal
your
with
lands
Mirari's
taps
Wake.
for 2 mana.
Yeah.
And I only have a Dust Bowl in hand.
Yeah, that would actually help.
It would be the most useful thing.
Yeah, because we would just run into the Najeela problem. As soon as he finds a second land, we lose.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's... That is true.
Well, guys at home, I tried to stop Mirari's Wake from being a problem, but Seth didn't want me to.
Yeah, my bad. It
man.
is funny how much mass land destruction hard counters Moonfolk wanting to have lands to pick up. It's got to be the worst Moonfolk matchup.
Well, no, 'cause
It does
Surely
actually have to be
Moon-
the worst Moonfolk matchup.
I feel
surely
so
Moonfolk can
sad that
bounce
this
the
is the
lands
last
back to
time I'm
hand.
playing Moonfolk because I really tried. Making a good deck.
I think Vince knew you were playing Moonfolk and was like, I know how to...
I'm missing
to stick
land
it to
drops, so...
Moonfolk.
But that statement could also be said for any Commander game, right? I knew what they were playing Commander, so I know what will ruin Commander for them.
That's true.
Yikes. I thought I could have had like a cantrip thingy. Do I I could brainstorm this turn and hit a land. I think that has to be right. Over, yeah, let me just brainstorm without a shuffle effect.
Ooh, only one brainstorm this time? I'm disappointed.
Only one, yeah. No sweet high-level plays this time. I'm going to put away an enchantment, because, yeah. And I'm going to put away... It's actually kind of tough. I'm just going to draw it anyway. Yeah, never mind. Okay. No attacks.
I guess the other thing with Moonfolk is that in Anything Goes week, people can play competitive stuff, or like I'm being, where I'm just playing like a dumb theme, like, so things can really get down on the underpowered Moonfolk, right?
Yeah, what week would Moonfolk be best? Maybe, well, what weeks have you played them on? Jank or Double Tribal?
I played
Jank
it.
Tribal?
The first time I played it was, I think we were doing Amonkhet, and I picked Kefnet.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Kefnet is kind of like a Moonfolk, because he also
Yeah, it picks up
returns
lands.
lands.
I can see that.
Activated abilities, so Training Grounds is similar. I don't know. Maybe I'll run it back another time. I need to take a break from Moonfolk, though, or else I'll go crazy.
Yeah. You have played it a lot in a row. I am curious
I'm just gonna
to
go
see
for
how
this.
it works.
So do you get 3 combat steps next turn?
Maybe. You guys are gonna choose Orchards
That's
here?
that second ability. Look at this. Not only do you untap them all and get another combat step, they gain lifelink, trample, and haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, Najeela's pretty busted.
I have to do this.
Are we pongifying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm getting hit for
Sweet.
6 now, so yay. Yay!
You gotta target my...
I can't,
Darksteel.
because all your stuff has
Oh, you're
whatever
right.
it is.
Okay.
Thankfully, it's a May. They were smart enough to put
Aw.
May on this a long time ago, somehow.
I guess it'd be a lot fairer in Commander if it didn't say May,
Oh my goodness, yes.
but it would have been pretty rubbish for like constructed play if it didn't say May. So swings and roundabouts and all that.
Tom has so much mana, though. You can just Najeela again?
I mean, I was trying to stop him, Seth, but you.
Yeah.
That was
I will
not a way
say
to stop him.
That-
I think I had lethal that turn if you didn't do that.
For who?
Oh, for the Wrath player, obviously.
Oh.
I'm not wrathing. I'm casting Armageddons, guys.
Yeah, you know, just the second worst thing possible.
Terminology.
I don't know. I don't want to give you the game twice.
Lands.
Though
no,
you
lands.
killing Vince would be fine with me.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's scary.
Wow,
Let's
wow,
celebrate.
wee wah.
You would have had lethal.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, stupid Aura Shards. I love you, but sometimes you're just the worst thing in the world.
Just blow it up.
Yeah, you could just blow it up and then problem solved.
This is true.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
This is what I
Okay.
meant by lethal.
Yeah,
By the way.
it's
Would that be every... Well, I guess... How many combat steps could you take with this? Is that infinite with Najeela out?
It is, yes.
Okay.
okay.
So you would have just killed
I
everyone.
stopped you from winning the game.
Good
Okay.
job,
You did.
Tomer. Way to go, Moonfolk.
Do I get my victory?
Nope.
Billion damage. Yay! Little victories.
Man, Bear Umbra Najeela.
It's dumb.
Najeela's
That-
a good commander.
That does sound
If
pretty
the
good.
viewers at home were unconvinced that Najeela is a good commander,
Oh yeah, she's
Um,
very strong.
Oh, and there's Mirari's Wake. Oh my god.
yeah. So they'd be all
There's-
2/2 warriors.
There's
instead of
like
1/1s.
infinite annoying things.
But this gets rid of the Umbra, so... I just
Yeah, I
wanted to
have to
show
do
off
this,
what I could have done that turn,
Protect the table.
if not for Pongify.
See, I just that for the table, guys. For the table.
It's okay,
Just
I'm gonna
like
hit you
your-
for 10.
Cataclysm. I really can't do anything though. I'm disappointed I have not drawn a Chaos Wand this entire either of these matches.
I assume you're playing like every tutor possible, though, right?
I have a lot of ways to find artifacts. Yeah.
How much mana is it? 3 or 4?
3
Why
to
does it
cast,
keep
4 to
sticking through my
activate.
second main?
Oh,
What is going on?
Oh,
That's very odd.
This keeps consistently happening, and it's tilting me off the face of the earth.
yeah.
I
don't
wanted
know
to cast my
why.
commander there. Alright, whatever. Who cares? Oh my gosh.
All right, let's.
Bug reports.
I don't know. I'm probably going to
Play-
re-download MTGO in the future. It's fine.
Yeah, that's really strange. An odd bug.
Yeah.
Planeswalker
Ooh,
Okay.
hey, look. Tezzeret.
doing things. Wait. 1 artifact, 2 artifact. Oh, alright. I guess we're just drawing 1 card.
You could have made a thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
So
going to attack
what
anyone.
does Muzio even do? Can you not find the wand?
He is
So-
the fairest of the artifact commanders.
So I could pay 4, tap it, and I would basically dig 3 cards deep and find an
Oh,
artifact.
You really want
It's
that
better-
Chaos Wand.
It's better if I get more expensive artifacts on the battlefield, I will say.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot I can do, and I think I'm just gonna die. So what I have to do is try and stop Tom.
Okay.
Destroy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess that
Take some off red.
is helpful. And my land survives, so I'm okay with that.
See, I wanted to blow up all of Seth's lands this week as ultimate payback, but
You kind of got me in game 1 with the strip mine.
I mean, I wanted to shuffle.
yeah, I'm pretty happy with game 1 for what happened to you, Seth. I feel bad for Toma though. Like Toma got caught up in the middle of all this. This was not meant for him.
Oh, the poor
Casualties
Moonfolk.
must be made. It's a really sweet.
I'm sorry. So Toma got caught up in it.
Uh,
Tom's winning anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then Seth, I didn't blow up enough of your lands.
Yeah, Tom's deck seems very
I
good.
can rapid hybridization.
Yeah, yes, keep Ponga. Just keep Pongifying.
They kind of just want Tom to kill Vince.
If you keep pongifying my stuff, I will eventually just start attacking you.
I'm gonna hold
If
on
you
to
keep-
it, but I'm not gonna use it as long as you attack Vince with it.
I'm
you
down
keep
for that.
doing that,
I
you
do
might go
have.
8.
I should have lethal on Vince this turn. So if you could just wait till after that, I'm okay.
Yeah, I need an answer to Najeela at some point, and I don't have a board wipe, so I'm probably gonna die anyway. But mass land destruction is gonna make me very sad. Wait, how many lands is there already? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not blowing up anybody's land. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hear anyone start counting lands now, and I get scared of it.
I know. 1, 2,
I swear to
3,
God, if
4,
we're
5,
sundering, oh
1,
my
2, 3.
word.
And I'm not. I don't have Sunder in the deck. I'm not a horrible person.
Oh, Toma, don't be like that! I thought we made friends last week.
Well, you don't have Sunder either. It's fine. You're not running blue.
That's true. That's true. It did. Yes, that was okay. I thought it was shade, maybe it wasn't.
I was casting.
You better cash that in now, otherwise
I didn't
you're
know that
only
was a
not going to
card.
get a land.
What do you mean?
Do you get any lands right now? You get 1?
Just one.
Well, I'm gonna
because-
bounce a land and then
Oh, that's
And then you still get 1?
Oh,
it's
wow.
at least 2 more. Well,
Yeah.
you saw what was the idea here.
So you pick up all your lands and then
It
get
could,
a bunch.
it could
That
sometimes
is a really
be very
cool
good.
synergy. That's a really
Yeah.
cool
That is,
synergy.
yeah. I like
Thanks.
the idea.
So wait, is this the full payoff?
Yeah,
For Moonfolk.
that's what Moonfolk.
It's one of the cards. I tried so hard.
They can't. You go through all the work and you get a couple extra basic lands. Go Moonfolk.
There is a lot going on, and all right.
That is a cool card. I didn't even know this was a card actually.
I've never seen it before either. Commander set, right?
Yeah, it looks
I think
like
it was the very first commander.
2013. Is it the
No,
first
it's
one?
It's the
Second
it's
one.
the second commander, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one that had True Name Nemesis and whatnot
yeah.
that year.
Ha! Compare that to this year, eh?
The good old
Oh
Thrash.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That's why you were so excited about Battle Bond. There was a ton of warriors in Battle Bond.
Yeah, a bunch of random warrior synergies in this set.
Yeah. I have not seen these cards. I've
Once
opened
again, I'm
many of
going to
them in
target my own
treasure
aura
chests,
shards with aura shards and not use it.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
No. I'm a borrow life.
Yeah, that's fine. You could always leave me alive and then run the risk of me blowing up all lands next turn.
No.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shed any tears for Vince this week. Sorry.
That would
Sorry,
that would
Vince.
actually just win Tom the game if the land just blew up
That
without
is true.
a board wipe. If it was like a wildfire, then yeah, no.
still
I
think
once
Tom
again
just
have
wins
something to
this
cast
game,
in my
but-
second main. I'd like to put that out there.
All
I
right,
do.
well,
And
I'm
I've
rooting
turned off
for
auto
you.
yields
I don't know
so
if
many
it's-
times. And I swear to God,
I've
if I don't
never
get to
seen
cast
this bug
something,
before.
Because
I'm
it,
gonna
it,
be the
it let
angriest
you
man.
one time, but then it skipped another time, right?
ah,
Good game,
Oh,
yes,
GG.
we'll play it Jazal.
Gee.
Vince. Oh.
Also
You
a
were
warrior.
rewarded a second main phase for taking a player out of the game.
We'll
Is
put
he a
Seth
warrior?
at the same. Yeah, I know, right?
All right.
Pretty
I
good
need a
with
draw. Tom is gonna kill us all if we don't do something, Tomer.
Well, I have 0 answers,
And Seth, this is all your fault.
Seth, you're the board wipe guy.
I know I could have let all the lands be blown up.
I ran
My
a
bad.
single creature board wipe because I was like, Seth, whatever he does, he's always the board wipe guy. He's got this. I'm running 13 Moonfolk to do nothing. I need to keep the rest of the slots are very precious to me. But Seth is going to get
wipes.
it.
I just don't happen to have them in hand at the moment. So let's play Dust Bowl.
Aha.
I need
Play a Mana Rock. Haha.
All of your mana rocks are currently safe. I can't target a single one of them because Aline and Abunus.
And now we get to draw 2 cards with Tezzeret.
okay, and board wipe.
Sort of.
Are you just going to draw more cards and pass the turn? I swear.
Actually, I think this. But then I gotta.
Wow, what sounds are
Are you
these?
torn? Like, what's the choice to be made here? Have you not got a Wrath?
You have to
Yeah,
exile
I
your
gotta-
Chaos one in order to Wrath? Is that like the dilemma
No,
you're
it's
having?
not.
I think he's just worried about getting rid of his own Lean and Abunus because I will then just destroy all of his artifacts.
That is. So we gotta do this right. So we have to do.
See.
I
We
think
only
this
have
is actually.
2 artifacts.
I think this is actually going to work out okay. So we do this and this.
Oh, it's Austere Command. Yeah, that's really bad for me.
Oh, if you get that, yeah.
Oh, you can block enchantments, can't you?
Oh, that is okay. Yeah, you're totally fine.
Yeah,
I still
no,
lose
that's-
my Leon and Abunas, but
Yeah,
but
I can't
there's no
target
more
any of your
aura
stuff.
shards.
I only had Aura Shards.
Wait,
I lost
Wait,
my Moonfolk.
oh, it does it do it in order? So you didn't lose the ape?
it's converted mana cost. I think. Yeah, converted mana cost.
Sorry,
for it.
ignore me. I haven't seen on Austere Command in ages.
Yeah. So I think I might have saved us. Now I just need Chaos Wand.
All right, I'm gonna use the Merfolk as best they can be used
Okay.
to pay for a
Moonfolk?
delve cost.
Oh. Are we digging through time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, stuff that's useful.
Oh, that was a good draw.
What?
No, nothing. I just realized the other card I drew.
I'm generally surprised, actually, that that's gone the way it's gone. I thought it was going to be a one and done, Tom smashes you up scenario, but
Yeah, now we actually get to kind of play a game of Magic now that
Yeah.
the enchantments are also gone.
do you know what was in my hand that I didn't use last turn and went for Tom instead? Was Vandal Blasts. That would have still hit your...
Oh,
Ancient
that gets around my my
But it only would have
shroud.
hit your Ancient Den, and I was really tempted to do it just for the Ancient Den, but I was like, no.
I've never been more thankful for dark stealing it. Like
let's
the
go with
indestructibility was pretty helpful this game.
All right.
You better be taking a Moonfolk Tomer.
There was no Moonfolk there. There's only 13 Moonfolk that I can choose. Just a reminder there. Well, I guess 1, 2, 3.
Oh, jeez.
Really happy
Okay.
that Aura Shards is no longer in play.
Remember when you
Well-
exiled Vesuva? That was a fun game.
You mean we didn't edit that part out?
Oh, that was so good.
That's basically all I can do, though. So,
That's a lot of mana up, though.
yes, to play my Moonfolk with.
Is there a Moonfolk with Flash?
No.
Oh.
You mean in future turns, once you draw one of them.
Or when we
I guess you
return to
can-
Kamigawa.
Flash into Fairy. in the
will.
Rules.
Okay. Menace. So I can't even block Combat Celebrant? Boo.
Nope. Gonna kill this Tezzeret so hard.
Ugh.
Go away, Tezzeret. No one likes you.
I just wanted to draw cards with that.
Yeah, that's why it's
know.
leaving the battlefield. Tomer's like, I can prevent this, but honestly, it's fine.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to be playing Najeela.
Nah, I'd rather have the Menace and the Dolmen Gate effect.
Well, good news. Well, for me,
Good news, bad
Oh,
news.
okay.
I have more Tezzerets.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you're welcome. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
this
I
one can
the
get a...
wand.
Isn't Chaos
Can get
Wand
the
4?
wand.
Are we
He
wand?
can get the Chaos Wand, right?
Yeah.
Please get the wand, please.
Wand.
Yes.
Wand only
Goodness.
costs
It's
3.
happening. It's happening.
And it untaps Wand? Oh my god, the card's so good.
It's a
Yeah.
combo. Oh, I could take this.
No.
What? Could take what?
You can take the wand.
Ensnaring bridge.
What I was really hoping would happen with your wand, Seth, is that you'd activate it targeting me, and then you just reveal an Armageddon, and you're like, "Oh, I can't cast that."
Oh no, yeah, that would be bad. All right, I'm just gonna pass.
You're just gonna pass?
Yeah, I can't combo off.
You're not
All
gonna
I have
target me
is-
with that wand, are you?
Actually, probably not.
I think you
Have you had it
established in
limited
the
yet?
beginning of the game.
Though, I mean, my plan was to target Tomer, but I don't think Tomer has Wraths, and I think Tom might.
I don't have a
nope.
wrath.
Don't have a single wrath in this deck.
I
All
have
the
a creature
other-
wrath.
I've been playing a lot of Chaos Wand lately. The other cool thing against like Tomer's deck, which probably has counter spells, is waiting till someone casts something and then trying to get a counter spell.
Yes. So in a stream on the release weekend of M19, we got Chaos Wand, and we managed to counter 2 spells in a game of limited, because we knew he had 2 Essence Scatters, so we just went for it. It was so
pretty
good
sweet.
on stream. It was so good.
The variance is so.
Mari's conjecture.
Well, this is the worst of all the things. This gets back dig through time and
The value
gets back
is
to everything.
Is huge.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't even done anything scary yet.
Are we
No,
gonna
it's
die?
not scary. It's fantastic.
You keep turning my creatures into apes and lizards. I'm really getting annoyed by this.
Oh, that's
Don't
and
attack
he still
me.
has Pongify in hand.
Yeah.
Some might say you're going ape.
But Pongify's probably safer.
All right,
I
I'm
can
just
never
gonna.
have too many Pongifys.
How many cards of Muse you look at here? 3. That should be fine.
Yeah, it's not that many. Actually, I'm probably just gonna activate Wand. Honestly, that's what I came here for.
Came here to wand.
Yeah,
I
you
came here to
didn't come
wand.
here not to wand.
I will say this deck does have Skystrike claim, so there is some ramp you can miss on. I know.
Yeah,
Good
that
luck.
would be disappointing. I remember Tomer. You play extra turn spells, though, don't you?
Nope.
Don't I remember this from last time you moonfolked?
Nope.
Are you saying that so I don't wand you?
I guess technically
Yes.
I have one card that can take an extra turn.
All right, here comes Najeela.
You might want to wand soon then.
All right, I drew a land again for turn.
All right, well,
Wand them good.
let's wand.
What is this?
I'm not even wanding
All right,
you.
let's
I'm
see what
wanding
happens.
Tom. Come on, something good.
There's a couple of there's creeping renaissance. Haha, the Skystrike claim. Yes.
Oh,
Oh, you don't even have forests.
I will cast it.
I warned you about this.
why didn't you go for Toma?
Counter it, Tomer. Counter it.
Are you gonna
that's-
turn
that's
everything on
brutal.
my battlefield into 3/3s?
Yes. You already won a game. I don't. I want to have the game go long enough that I can actually do. No.
Oh, great! You did this wrong. I'm happy.
What happened?
Oh.
Uh.
Well, you can still kill Najeela.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the funniest thing in the world. I love it. I'll take another ape.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Oh man, this is amazing.
Editor, can you make me look good? Okay.
Oh boy, that was fun.
You make
That was
me look
so
good.
fun. I love
All right, no Forest.
Oh.
No Forest.
We're friends, right? Tom? I didn't get both your things.
I'm gonna get rid of the Tezzeret at the very least.
I wanted that.
Yeah, I know. I guess we'll send 4 at Tomer because he keeps turning all my creatures into apes, and that's inappropriate. And we'll tap out and pass because nothing else for us to do.
Tezzerets are not good at surviving.
The menace on Aroas is very strong.
All right. Well, I
know,
deserve
it's-
that.
You could have made something into a fish lizard, but you decided not to. That was a choice that you made.
I'm okay with the combat celebrant.
You can kill Najeela next turn, and I'll get a stupid lizard, and then I'll figure out if this deck even has 2 more lands.
All right. I guess we just do this.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right, and I'll let you deal with Seth. How about that? You got this, Tomer.
Well, I'm finally actually
You
able to
got
cast
this.
spells. I'm actually really excited. Maybe like in 3 more turns I get to do my thing.
You have 12
I'm
mana.
actually rooting for Toma, personally.
Aw.
Thanks, Vince.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the wand go off, but
Yeah,
I felt so bad for Toma earlier. It's nice to see him casting like big 5-mana spells.
I guess I'm kind of rooting for Tomer a little bit.
Aw, the pity roots.
I'm not rooting for Tomer at all.
But if Paradox Engine comes down, then I'm 100% rooting for the wand.
What can I get? Oh no. We need to draw more cards. Draw cards.
Oh. Okay.
Draw cards. Draw? That's a Moonfolk.
Oh.
5 mana bad Moonfolk.
Is his army normally a 1/3?
I think Nehrumiha has the hidden wizard lord text.
Oh wow, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, no one remembers that part of Nehrumiha.
Well, this is a little bit awkward. I need a blocker. It's a 5/5 flying blocker.
Wow.
They can't block because of menace, but whatever. It's fine.
Tomer's so gonna go off next turn.
I'd like to.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
have.
gonna be a bad situation.
But can Seth go off first?
I can't actually go off next turn. Is the problem?
Really? With all that? You
Well,
double,
objectives can
like,
double all
anything.
your spells. Any spell, doesn't it copy like a million times? Are you just gonna like brainstorm 3 times and pass?
I'm gonna play
Kind
around
of
forest
pretty
right
close
here.
to that, to be honest.
Play the forest I drew.
All right.
Oh, there it is.
Howdy.
Hello.
Coming back. All right. Did you want to turn this into a fish lizard?
I did.
Okay.
You do not want to die.
Sorry, frog lizard. My bad.
Not dying is good.
Like, I don't know who to attack here, though. Both of you are very threatening. Would have been nice to draw a non-land card there.
I vote
let's go.
for Seth.
I
Cool.
vote Tomer.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. I won the vote.
At least I'm not getting attacked.
There's that, yeah.
That's still a lot of damage.
Wait, so Tomer's tapped out. Tom has up 1 Well, all right.
I have nothing in hand. Like, yeah, if you can win, just win. I'm okay with that.
Oh, you're gonna
What's that?
Paradox Engine.
We don't
Did you
know
not
if he
know
can
this?
win.
Let's see what happens.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
This may not win, but it's going to be glorious.
This is what my deck has been. This is the whole reason I built the deck. So let's see if this works as well as I imagine. Step 1, Paradox Engine.
Yeah, I didn't have a way to stop that anyway.
So
I
now
mean-
we.
You could have merchant scrolled for a counterspell.
I don't have a counterspell to search up.
Oh,
Play
wow.
Paradox Engine.
Yeah.
Good on you.
I have wizards that can counter, but I don't have a counter spell.
Oh boy.
Play Arch of Araska. Play.
Probably wins.
Hopefully.
Well, do you guys have any game-winning
If he has
threats
the
in your,
Lotus
in your
or-
deck?
I don't have
Guess
any
if he
game warning
has
threats in my.
another. If his last card in hand is a mana rock, he gets there.
Marble Diamond. Untap.
I just want to draw a card.
I've heard that a lot from Tomer over the years.
Oh yeah, if you cast all the instants and sorceries, yeah.
All right, let's see. Do you have the mana rock for basically game?
I do have a Pristine Talisman.
That's 4, right? All right, here we
So
go.
let's see how this works.
I have
This was the
F6
whole idea
already.
of the
Hello
deck.
and good luck.
Yeah, I have 6.
All right, so the idea is Chaos Wand, target Tomer, of course.
Well, I that makes me lose the game, but I can now show what the deck is trying to do while you
So we
chaos
cast-
on me.
Wait,
You
does
gotta be
Seth have a
careful
way to
though,
win
because
here?
Because if you hit Tomer's... Tomer, do you have any counter magic?
So the trick of this is
No.
to leave spells on the stack.
Ah, I
So
see.
then
okay.
if you hit a counter spell, worst case, I can like counter the ponder or something.
That's good. Okay. Wow,
So-
you've actually...
There it
Oh,
is.
Really thought
this
this out.
stupid card.
That's my one extra turn.
What does this do?
You know what? I'm gonna vote for time. Seth can have all the turns. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't think he needs it, does he?
yeah.
Yeah, I know,
I'll
that's
vote
what I'm
for time,
saying.
too.
Voting for time.
So the
So you-
problem with this is I am trusting that somehow one of your instants and sorceries can win me the game.
I cannot.
And not on my side either. You can get all the
I
stuff back
mean-
from your graveyard at least.
Actually, is Chaos Wand casting? Does it say
It
cast
is.
the spell? Oh yeah, so yeah, you're boned. I mean, yeah, okay. I'll explain it
Well-
when you see it. There's one card. Oh. no.
Oh,
There's that.
Oh wait, and we just gave him 3 extra turns. All right,
Oh
you win.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
now I
take
think
Combat
I actually
Celebrant
do.
and Uyo, or anything with big power and toughness, and you got it.
that seems reasonable.
You get like 3 extra
Yeah.
turns here. Yeah, we misdid that, Tomer. I guess it didn't matter if we gave him permanent.
I didn't
he would
have
just take
I
the
didn't have an
creatures.
answer to his board state. I didn't have an answer to the Ring of Thorns.
I think we got to break it up and see what Tom's got going on.
That's fine. I didn't put in Creeping Corrosion. I did put in Creeping Renaissance though.
Ew.
What's
That's
wrong?
pretty
Give me
good.
Renaissance. You can get back all the artifacts from your graveyard.
Why did
Don't
you go
earn
there?
me.
I guess
Don't
that's
you earn
fine.
me.
I was hoping. So far, Tom's deck has not been kind to me. So
I would not think so.
Renaissance is a very good Magic card.
try again. Renaissance is a good Magic card.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I mean,
great. Here's an
we
exclusive
could
veggies for you.
basically do the deck outro
Yeah,
right now.
let's-
Oh yeah,
So
sure.
Tom,
the
as
outros when I'm
as your
comboing.
deck is being entirely dissected by Seth,
Yes, it is.
let's a little bit of an explanation on some of your card choices and whatnot.
Sure.
Najeela?
So, with this new season, I've noticed that the Commander Clash crew has upped the deck limits, the deck price limits. So I decided to put in a couple of combo cards into the deck as well. Not something I'm normally known for, but I decided, if we can have some fun, we can have some fun. So Bear Umbra is a dumb card in this deck. If you ever have someone sit down at your table with a Najeela deck, just if you have removal, leave it up. If not, kill them first. Because with Bear Umbra, it's a 1-card combo with the commander, and you just win the game immediately.
Yeah.
Just for a heads up. It's very simple. So that card's really great. I actually took out Druid's Repository, which is the other really big spell. It's a 3-mana Avacyn Restored enchantment. Basically what it does is you can, whenever a creature attacks, you put a counter on it, and then you can remove those counters from mana in the future. So with that, you can go infinite. And then Grand Lord Radha is also just a strong spell. But she can also cause a lot of extra mana from your attackers. So there's a lot of decent ways to really make the decks attack very quickly. And at base, it just keeps putting out warriors. So in the end, you just keep playing more and more creatures. You keep making a stronger and stronger man and woman, and eventually everybody is dead. So it did pretty much everything that I wanted it to do when it comes to a commander deck. It presents a really strong threat, and then there are situations where you can just kind of, oops, I win. The deck isn't very much, like there's no enlightened tutors, there's no ways to like tutor out the Bear Umbra, which if you wanted to make, I've seen a very competitive version of this deck where the whole goal is to like vamp tutor Bear Umbra, play Najeela with an extra land in play, and then win the game immediately on like turn 3. So there's definitely very, very competitive builds of this deck. I like this deck because it can function on 2 axes. You can just put out a bunch of creatures, keep pressure on opponents, and then sometimes you're just like, oh, I drew Bear Umbra, so the game's over now. And then you can play another game after.
Yeah, I mean, even without the infinite combo steps, like you saw her basically, if she's unanswered for like 2 turns, not even doing anything fancy, the amount of warriors she's generating every single turn is really, really snowballs out of control very quickly. So she's just a very powerful, well-rounded commander. Like, you can go combo, you can go just straight aggro without combo. Seems
when she was spoiled, she was the most excited thing. I was the most excited of this card out of any card in Battle Bond. So really glad I got to play her at least once, and happy to win a game for our good man Richard here and keep his streak alive as per usual, and go from there. I think
Richard wins again.
Yeah, Seth, you could just be drawing a card with each of these Paradox Engine triggers as well with Uyo. Oh wait, no, you would have had to get a zombie. Never mind. I lied.
I think. Oh yeah, I probably should have done that actually.
That would have been hilarious.
I think I just fizzled though.
Why?
How did you fizzle?
I ran out of spells in your deck, I think, or maybe I forgot. That
What?
Nice.
You don't play very many spells.
What?
I don't. No, you're right. That is hilarious.
But I do
right.
have multiple extra turns.
Yeah, you have like 3
you
more
have 2
turns.
extra turns, so
Yeah. So I guess
So
we
I
can
think
let
we
that
still
keep.
win.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Tomer, I see that you still have the wizard synergies in your Moonfolk deck. You keep talking about this secret sauce. What is it?
I mean, Seth is going to get to it eventually. It is a sorcery, and there it is, right on time. So this deck is actually, I really was thinking about how to take advantage of Moonfolk synergy, and their abilities are really bad. They put you back in land, and they have really high activation costs. So the idea is to play some Moonfolk and then resolve Eternal Dominion. Eternal Dominion says,
cast that.
yeah, he can't cast it. Well, he could cast it and then take extra turns to use it. That's half of the reason why I have Expropriate. It's a big way of removing threats, but then also I take an extra turn.
He can still go.
There we go.
Never mind.
So Eternal Dominion. Basically every single turn I get to bribery, artifact, creature, enchantment, or land. Take it from a person's library and put it directly into play. So the idea of the deck is to have some Moonfolk on the battlefield. I won't be able to cast any other spell for the rest of the game because of the Epic clause. And the Moonfolk can still cast spells in a way with their activated abilities. But the problem is that Eternal Dominion costs 10 mana. And it's not really good by itself. So I have a bunch of wizards. I added a wizard tribal support because 13 of the Moonfolk are wizards. There's only one that's a rogue and not a wizard. So I'm running wizard tribal support to help bolster the Moonfolk. And then a couple of the wizards copy spells. You see Naru Meha, but there's like 3 other wizards that also copy spells. So you can copy Eternal Dominion a couple times, and then every single time it becomes your turn again, instead of casting Eternal Dominion one time, you're casting it every single time you copied it. And then I have cards like Paradox Haze, which lets me get an extra upkeep step, so I can double the amount of Eternal Dominance triggers that I'm having. So it is an Eternal Dominance deck. That's why you see all the copy effects and stuff like that. But it's not a good deck. As you can see, it's like if you're casting the spell for free, then it's great.
Yeah, I just want to point out that I think I am going to do the combo you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm currently up to 2 Eternal Dominions on this deck.
You're getting there, yeah. So this is basically what I wanted to do with my deck, but Chaos One defeated it. Yeah.
And so now
that was
you
it.
could get Bear Umbra out of Tom's deck and combo off of Tom's combo as well.
I do get to grab something out of Tom's deck.
But Bear Umbra's in the graveyard, unfortunately.
I mean, you still have to win the game.
You're going to just be getting, like, the biggest... Yeah, you get 2 extra turns. Just get a big old soldier, a big old warrior.
Yeah, whatever the biggest creature is, because we can't block.
What's the biggest creature?
You can also just get, like, Temur Ascendancy, and then whenever you pull next turn, we'll have haste. Or you can get Samut. Samut seems really good for you right now, actually.
Oh, do you have Samut?
Oh, yeah, it's a warrior, my friend.
Best warrior.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Samut, let us hear a little bit about Vince's deck while this resolves.
The best warrior leader for mass land destruction. So I joked around with my patrons on a call on Sunday night about what I should play this week, because anything goes. And I was joking around with playing Moonfolk, but nothing like yours, just mucking around and playing some Moonfolk to troll you a little bit. But actually, they were like, "Well, why didn't you troll Seth instead and blow up his lands?" So then we started listing every single mass land destruction spell. I managed to whittle it down a little bit, so I'm only running like 13 cards that destroy all lands. So I've got Ravagers of Wars, Armageddon, Keldon Firebombers, Epicenter, Burden of Xinyi, Catastrophe, Rite of Ruin, Devastation, Tectonic Break. But I was also playing like actual lands matter stuff. I had Ravenlock Excavator, I had Crucibles, Life in the Loams, I had Multani, Ubermold Hydra, Avenger of Zendikar. So I had like a land engine in the deck, Oracle of Moldiah, Azusa, stuff like that. And then I also had Stuffy Doll combos with Star of Extinction and Blasphemous Act as well. So the deck wasn't completely out to blow up lands. I guess the idea was that I was going to try and play a big dude like Multani and then blow up lands and be ahead, or flash threat on end step like Samut and then blow up lands and be ahead. But I just got a bit overly keen to get into the land destruction part. And I've never really played this kind of deck before either. I thought
You could have just exerted Combat Celebrant and then... Oh yeah, no, that doesn't work. You have to make copies of Combat Celebrant. Never mind.
So yeah, I've never really played a deck like this before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And I thought it was quite... It's one of my favourite games I think we've played, because it's so weird. I mean, Seth's currently comboing out with a combo that doesn't quite kill people, but it's still a combo sort of thing. And
the combo...
At least Eternal Dominion got to kind of do its thing. You got the Twin Cast.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
The fact that he's got the Cerberus in play as well, it is pretty funny that he's literally killing you both with your own stuff. I mean, the best he would have got out of me was probably a Devastation where he accidentally destroyed all his lands and creatures.
Well, I'm fine with this way of finishing it up because Seth got to do his thing, first of all, but also Eternal Dominion finally gets cast, so...
It happened.
It just took Chaos One to do it.
Is that enough closure for you, Toma? Do you feel like...
It's sufficient for me to retire the Moonfolk. I feel like I can't do Moonfolk anymore. I need to play slightly better decks. But yeah. Eternal Dominion. That was it.
Is it kind of like watching like a son grow up and go out to work? Watching Eternal Dominion get cast and put on the stack?
Kind of. I'm just going to make sure that I can find ways to exile Seth's library in future games.
I will say, I just looked through your deck, Tomer. Moonfolker they are pretty janky. There are not many. That's why I'm targeting Tom with these Eternal Dominions, because there's not really much to steal from your deck.
Yeah, there was a slight chance that perhaps this would not be enough to win, especially if Tom was out of the game, and it was just like you and me. I don't think your Eternal Dominion would have actually won it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it actually would have, which is sad.
You would have had a bunch of turns. I mean, you could have just eventually ulted Tezzeret. Like, I think you would have gotten there.
I was about to say, Tezzeret would get you there, right? And I mean, like, Mizuya, can go and get you other artifacts, right?
Yeah. I think I can't cast any.
Well, they can't cast any of it, so... But yeah, Tezzeret can still tick up, and you can still definitely get there.
Yeah, but you can
there
activate
you go.
Mizuya.
Or I can just ultimate Tezzeret. That also works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on the note of epic, so not only is there Moonfolk that you can activate abilities and not have to cast spells, but there's a lot of cards that let you use them without actually casting them. So for example, all the cycle spells that do something when you cycle them, like Nimble Obstructionist is a
Decree of Silence.
Stifle. Yeah, Decree of Silence. I had a channel card. Well, I took it out, but I had a channel card that is like Ghost Lit Lantern thingy. You basically discard it and pay 4 mana to counter a spell unless that owner pays 4. So there's like a lot of little things, Embalm mechanic too, to get around the epic. But those are a little bit too cute. And casting a 10 mana spell and copying it a bunch of times was already difficult enough. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do around epic. So maybe other epic spells would be a little bit easier to cast as well.
Well,
damn.
I guess as far as my deck, you got to see what it was trying to do. That was 100% exactly all my deck can do.
What would happen if your Chaos 1 got exiled? I'm just curious.
Pull from Eternity.
Okay.
Pull from Eternity, got it covered. I got ways to reanimate it. So I think I had most of my bases covered, no matter what horrible thing. I guess if it got exiled like twice, then I would be in trouble. But that's what the deck
would have. Pithing Needle have stopped you?
I have answers to a Pithing Needle, Council's Judgment,
a
couple of counter spells. So there are. I think I have pretty much all the things covered. I will say. I'm not a huge fan of Paradox Engine decks. I feel like it's kind of a cheat card because it's so easy to combo with. But I made an exception to my never play Paradox Engine rule for this deck because playing all the spells of everyone's deck just seemed like such a sweet idea. So I wouldn't play the deck again, most likely, just because I just don't like the play style that Paradox Engine does. I think it's fun once in a while, and I think this deck is really fun and wins in a really unique way, but it does feel a little bit like cheating to play Paradox Engine, because it's just so easy to go infinite with.
There is a phrase that says combos with Paradox Engine, which literally means nothing.
But, I mean, the deck is sweet. You can play lots of cool artifact cards, and there is some risk involved, like... In the wrong matchup, Tom's deck didn't really provide much when I started Chaos Wanding. I think I got 3 like mediocre cards and then whiffed. And then your deck thankfully had the extra turn spell and the Blatant Thievery, or else it's possible that I could not have won after doing that in some matchups.
Yeah, there's literally nothing else of note in my deck other than those 2 spells.
Yeah,
my deck was ramp spells and land destruction.
Yes, that would have been... I almost wish you were still in the game, just because it would have been hilarious to hit all these wildfires and stuff. I think I would have lost if I had to start casting the spells out of your deck.
So
I can imagine if just you like ended up versing like an elf deck, a goblin deck, and like another like a sliver deck. You'd just be like, well... Guess nothing happens here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just spent all 100 of my cards to do literally nothing. And I think if you want to be competitive, you could add more of a backup plan. I guess, to be fair, I have Tezzeret to Ultimate. I have March of the Machine, and also the Antiquities War. So my backup plan is just to play all the mana rocks and then turn them into 5/5s and beat down, which we kind of saw to win the game there. So I guess it's not impossible that you can win without comboing off by just animating all of your artifacts, but the deck is heavily focused on the Chaos Wand combo. And yeah,
sounds good.
I think that's about it. Play all your opponent's spells, cross your fingers, hope they're good ones, and try to win.
Well, in those 2 games, we basically saw every single deck kind of do what it wanted to do at the very least. In a weird way, my deck was fulfilled by yours.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, Najeela aggroed. Vince blew up stuff. So I think job well done, everybody. And that should wrap up this game.
All decks involved can be retired now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not playing this deck again except on my own.
Yeah, I think I'll put Cataclysm back in the pile of cards I won't play in Commander again.
So next week we have least popular commanders.
Oh. It should be fun. And until then, folks, see ya. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up with the latest and greatest, click on the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to check out similar videos, click on the links here and here.